But back.
So fresh baked. Here's something that we're gonna do.
Oh my gosh, I haven't done a fresh baked video.
I know. Hey, that's my wife.
Forever. Hi, y'all.
You guys haven't seen. What's your name again?
Liz.
Liz. That's right. We're familiar. Haven't seen Liz in a long time.
Yeah, it's really been a minute, y'all.
We have decided that we want to leave the house for a minute.
I have to. I'm going stir crazy.
So I thought what we'd like to do today is drive the car around places where there normally would be people.
Right.
Places that we're familiar with, and see what it's like out there. See if people are practicing social distancing. Now, obviously, we're not getting out of the car. We're going to drive around in the safety of our hermetically sealed vehicle and not spread any virus anywhere or catch it. You're clean, right?
Yeah, I'm healed now.
So don't worry about that. I mean, even though we're going outside, we're not getting out of the vehicle. And it actually happens to be raining.
Yeah, so it's. I think we're gonna see like desert. What's up?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were. Reaching.
I was going to change the view, but I'm gonna do that after you're done talking.
Yeah, it's gonna be like ghost towns.
You think
for sure?
So?
I think so. Especially with the rain.
California's been on lockdown for a couple days now. It started on Thursday, where it's what do they call it? Stay at home or safe at home. But not all states out there are doing that.
No. It's so crazy.
I saw stuff in Florida. Florida is just bonkers, you guys. Florida don't mind. Florida don't care. It's the spring breakers.
Thank you.
Why are spring breakers the way they are?
I don't know, dude. I don't think I ever even done a spring break before. I don't understand the hype. I really don't. I don't know. I mean, I get partying, but I don't get like that type of partying.
Party in your room.
You know what I mean? Right? Like my friends and I earlier, we literally like had a drink while FaceTiming with each other.
The virtual, you guys had a virtual drink.
We did. We had a virtual cheers. It was fantastic. So, I just don't get it.
Yeah,
what's the point of the risk? But
I don't either.
People are ignorant and people are selfish, so.
Here, let's flip this camera. That's our current view. I mean, there are cars out here, but where we are right now is actually normally heavily trafficked. There are normally a lot of cars.
Especially around this time because, well, it's Sunday though.
It's Sunday. Yeah, it is Sunday.
We're not doing this.
It's Sunday at 6 p.m. Yeah, should we be doing this at Thursday at 5 o'clock?
We'll do another one. We'll do one like maybe Wednesday at like 4 o'clock during like rush hour time and like see what it's like.
But what I want to do, I want to get on the freeway and take this thing to Old Town Orange, which is one of our old stomping grounds. Mm-hmm. Old Town Orange always has. Oh, somebody actually got into a car accident.
Oh no! Oh God!
How is this possible?
All right, just.
Do you guys see that?
Careful, this Camry. Is that him right there? Oh no!
How do you get into a car accident with no cars?
It was probably a hit and run.
Dude, it's a roadside assistance vehicle.
That got hit.
Did you see that?
Go figure.
Wow, dude, that sucks. Like, of all the things to happen.
Right, like that's the last that person needs. Yeah.
That's our baby in the background, by the way.
Sophia. She's being really cute right now. Yes, she is.
All right, so this is the 5.
And it says right here, maintain social distance, beat COVID-19.
Even when you know what's funny? I was,
you want to get over?
I was walking Sophia, and I wanted to cross the street, and a car kept its social distance from me.
Oh,
like,
wow.
like a car kept it from the human. It was freaking wild. Okay, just getting up the freeway, heading for Old Town Orange. Some of you may know this area. Liz and I, we spent a lot of time in this part of. We love Old Town Orange. It's beautiful. It's a great little. There's a lot of activity, restaurants, bars, coffee shops, people walking around. It
would be like the other place, like where I would live.
I wouldn't mind living in Old Town Orange.
Yeah,
what are your predictions? Do you think it's going to be busy or not busy?
Nothing.
Well, okay. Will you be surprised by how busy it is?
Yes.
Do you think it will be busier than you think it should be? I guess is what I'm asking.
I just feel like no one's going to be out at all.
I think there will be people out.
You think so?
Yeah. I think we're going to be like, hey, what are you people doing? Kind of thing. That's what I think. I think this is one of those places. Let's find out. Well, so far, this is what it should be. But we haven't really approached the area where the people congregate. Ghost town. Now this, once we cross this street, you enter the historic district.
Right.
As it, like you see on the sign over there.
Right.
But normally, we wait forever at that stop sign to get across.
It's like someone...
The Haven Bar.
Haven is
the bar is
desperate.
still open.
Well, it might be a restaurant / bar, but then again, they should be closed.
Yeah, bars aren't supposed to be open.
These are all, well, antique stores
A lot of antique shops.
are already closed, though.
Pizza shop is open.
Okay.
The Blaze.
Is
This right here, the
strong.
circle, is bonkers normally. It should be bonkers right now.
No, there's no one here.
That car is not practicing safe distance behind me.
He's being kind of a...
Really, actually, he's riding my
DICK.
ass is what he's doing. You guys can't see that.
Why is he being such a DICK?
I don't know. But right here, this should be nuts. There are places open.
Closed, looks like. Pizza Press is open. Closed. Pie Hole.
I wonder what Brucey, or however, is it Brucey? Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
I know, right?
Why'd you say that?
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Coming up on our left is
shoot, the
one of the
chicken
best
waffle
places to eat in the
place.
entire city. Brucey's, it's waffle sandwiches. And they are closed. Chicken and waffle sandwiches. Oh, so good.
So sounds. I hate you. Why'd you say that?
That's Chapman College right there. Okay, let's turn around. All right, well, this is good. This is good. I was expecting to see a lot of people. There's Brucey again. Guys, if you're in Orange, go to that place we just passed on the right. Brucey, chicken, fried chicken and waffle sandwiches.
Oh my God, stop it.
They're so good. But yeah, this is I was nervous that there would be a lot of people out ignoring the guidelines. Is our
comic book store.
is our comic book guy open?
Yep, I'm sure Scott's in there.
He is open. The guy who owns that comic book shop on our right that we just passed was the face model for Syndrome from Incredibles.
Oh my God, was he really?
Yeah. You don't remember him telling us that story?
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, he looks a lot.
He looks like, he goes, do I look familiar? We're like, no. We didn't know at the time.
That's so cool. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Old Town Orange. I used to live down here. Not in the good part, though. In the not good part. Let's take this tour somewhere else. All right, Fresh Baked, do you guys know where we are? Do you recognize this scene?
Mm-hmm.
If you're local, you might.
I'm so glad I went to that one time.
This is the way that I always go or arrive to Disneyland. This is Orangewood Avenue in Anaheim.
And it's usually a pretty busy street,
And this is bonkers 24/7 pretty much.
Yeah, because everyone's going to Disneyland.
Yeah. That light up ahead is Harbor Boulevard. We're going to turn right and take you down Harbor Boulevard, which now, obviously, Harbor is no place to, I mean, that's,
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
Is Garden Walk still open, or are they all closed?
I don't know, but we can't go in there to look. We won't be able to see much. Okay, Harbor Boulevard. Denny's is not serving. They're not allowed to serve, actually.
No.
So, but they don't have a pickup, I don't think.
I mean, they could do to-go.
I feel sorry for those restaurants or whatever that don't have drive-through or takeout.
It's hard to say.
Looks like the buses are still running. So this is Harbor Boulevard.
Just think that everyone, like, some plans were canceled because of
Oh, so many plans.
So sad.
Yeah.
But it's sad but safe, and that's what matters.
They've completely barricaded off the Toy Story lot.
Wow.
None shall pass.
Disney parks closed.
That's so sad.
The saddest thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Can we see that?
Careful, babe. So I was
That's depressing. You know what I feel like watching right now is commercials for animals that need shelters because they've been abused. That'll make me feel better. Because that's the only thing that's sadder than this right now.
Right, seriously. It's like IHOP's closed too. There's literally no one out.
Oh my god. I wonder if we can like pull in to the drop-off area at Disneyland.
I highly doubt it, but we can try. It's like, are people even in hotels? Like,
well, what's the point?
oh my god.
Go home. Yeah, they've completely barricaded off. Oh, that's always barricaded though. All right, there's obviously drop off. Drop off is open. It's on your left, but you can't see it because the camera's fixed. I could drive in there if I wanted to. There's a car in there. Disneyland entrance on your left. You can kind of peek. Maybe we'll do a loop around or something. But you can't really see down there. I can't get the camera down that way without getting out of the car. Those are cast members.
What are they doing?
The maintenance still works.
Oh, good for them. They're so lucky. I want to be a maintenance worker now. Wow. Not to hear like a monorail going by. Oh my gosh.
Drive-through open.
I can go for some McDonald's fries. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Let's take this to Ball. Oh, I should have brought my camera.
Hi, Hojo.
So I could see construction from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Next time.
Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. There are times, this left turn we're making right now, where the traffic stops right here. The lineup of cars on Ball Road is all the way down this hill to make their left into Disneyland. All right, so we're gonna try to see if we can't turn left here. This is the left end of the park. Yeah, I figured that. The left side, because that's the only way, the left side is closed. The left side is closed because that's the only way in.
Are things still open in downtown Disney?
No, but this is a through street. This takes you to Catella.
Okay, Disneyland. But, so all of downtown Disney is closed?
Yes, I think so. They were gonna stay open for a little while. But since they closed the restaurants to takeout only, I think that they just dropped the whole thing. But there's the parking structure. Nothing happening. It is Sunday at 6. It should be
even though it's rainy, like people will still come.
It should be Canucks right now, yeah. Do we see any bodies on the bridge? That bridge is downtown Disney.
That's what I see.
Oh no, that's the monorail. Up ahead, the bridge that's got the Cocoa Bridge right there is downtown Disney.
Ugh, I would kill for some tableside guacamole at Tortilla Joe's right now. Not gonna lie. And a nice margarita.
There's literally no reason to be in Anaheim right now, in a hotel, unless you just hate money and you don't mind spending $400 a night.
Well, what if it's like really cheap right now? Like we should.
The only thing that you can do in downtown Anaheim right now is go to Del Taco.
So what?
Okay.
I'll get myself a quesadilla.
Anaheim is not a pleasant city outside of Disneyland. Anaheim is kind of a mess. I used to live here also.
Yeah, that's all over the place.
About 4 blocks from here, basically. I can see the fireworks outside my door.
That's cool.
All right, we're on Harbor, approaching Disneyland on the right. That green fence is that's the monorail you can see just over the green fence. I'm just going to creep a little bit here. That's Disneyland. On your right.
So sad.
I feel like I can safely slow down here because there's nobody behind me, because there's no cars on the road. Show them the sign. Can you see the sign? Now turn right. Turn right. Wow.
Sadness.
Indeed. Earlier I mentioned that it's duck season.
I know, it's baby duck
it's
season.
Baby duck season right now at Disneyland. Well, it's everywhere, really. And last year we were talking to a cast member who is very familiar with how the ducks bloom. I don't know what the word is, but you know what they're. Anyway, if they have like 8 babies,
only like half of them live. Maybe
not even
less.
half. Yeah, two or three might live. But with nobody in the parks right now,
there's probably baby ducklings.
There are probably ducks everywhere.
All over the place. I wish I could just be a fly really quick and fly over.
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine how many ducks there's going to be when we get back?
Oh my gosh!
They're going to have so many ducks.
Are they? I know they said the 20th or the 30th. They said that they were closing. I mean, is it now postponed to longer?
It's going to be months. It's going to be months. There's no chance will they be open on April 1st. We'll be lucky if it's June 1st, I think.
So Dr. Day is canceled?
Yeah. Yeah, just imagine, like, what's happening with the, I don't know, the whole, I can't think of the word, the environment, basically. I've talked about this in other videos, in the diary videos, about, you know, the effect of the environment this is having, the positive effect.
Right, no, totally. Like, animals are coming out of, like, their own little quarantine because of how polluted our earth is, and I'm all about animals coming back, you know, but that means, but we're losing manufacturing, right?
Well, yeah, but
it's all of it's such a double-edged sword. It really is. I just wish there was a balanced ground for all of us, for us humans and animals, to live in peace.
Yeah. I would like to see. That's the one thing, you know. If I would like to take the camera into an empty Disneyland right now, or even like in a month from now, really, to see the bloom that's occurring. You know, the water. What does the water look like?
Right. Totally.
Although I mean, they color the water so that you can't see. They don't want you to see. So maybe that won't have any effect at all. But the flowers and the grass, and I mean, I guess they're still cutting all that stuff. But yeah, the ducks and the cats and the Canadian geese, and it'd be fascinating. All right, so Liz, before we end this episode, what's the first thing you do when you go back to Disneyland?
Get a pickle. Maybe even a cherry Coke.
From Coke Corner? Okay. Pickle from Main Street?
That very first one on the right-hand side, right next to, Starbucks.
Yeah.
I think they would legit have the best pickles.
How fresh would those pickles be?
Oh, stop it. Oh my god, that sounds so good. And I don't care how long the wait will be, I want to just go through the Haunted Mansion queue and go in the Haunted Mansion. And then I would leave. I would be okay with just going in the Haunted Mansion.
Wow.
Yep. If that like ever became to, like at a point where if I had to choose something or like an hour to do or something, it would be that.
All right.
And then maybe after Haunted Mansion, go sit up at the train station and just stare.
We may not be able to go at the same time then, because that's not on my agenda at all.
Oh, okay. What's your agenda?
Yeah, I would get there a good half an hour before rope drop.
Okay.
Walk down Main Street and listening and let the crowds kind of wash over me a little bit.
Well, I would totally do that too.
I would enjoy rope drop.
Okay.
I would listen for that announcement.
Yeah.
Then I would turn right back around and head back up Main Street and go to the Disneyland Railroad train station.
Okay.
Do a Grand Circle tour on the train.
Okay, if you get off New Orleans Square.
Get all the way around +1 to New Orleans Square, yes. And then Haunted Mansion.
Okay, I'll join you. Let's go make it happen. Yeah, sounds great. You just give me my pickle and cherry Coke.
When we talked.
Careful.
Okay, so people still drive crappy.
Oh, I heard people are driving worse because.
What's happening? My God.
And that girl has a handicap blocker. Like, you need it.
He's gonna do it right here too. Watch this.
No, he's okay.
Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, I mentioned this on the live stream. I've invited if I'm able to get there, because I have a feeling they're going to be strict access to opening day. So if I'm able to go opening day when they reopen, well, or my phone yelled at us before we could finish our thought. I was saying that in the live stream, I've invited Fresh Baked to join us that day. If it becomes a reality and I can make it that day and you can make it that day,
better believe it. I'll bring Sophie if I have to. Yeah.
But let's make it a thing, Fresh Baked. Let's make it a thing where we.
That was per hands.
What's that?
That was per hands. But
Are you praying? Is that what you're doing?
My other hand's over here.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Let's make it a thing. You, me, my wife, and my baby at Disneyland opening when we reopen for a rope drop and a ride on the Disneyland Railroad and Haunted Mansion.
And Pirates.
And what?
And Pirates.
Oh, now you want Pirates too?
Maybe.
You can have that on there? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Hey, wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Practice social distancing. Be safe. And I love you guys. We'll see you. Bye.